Hi everyone, this is Paul Lange from Disciplined Trading Strategies with this week's Trade of the Week video. This is for the week ending 10/20 of 2019. The stock was CRM. This happened on Friday the 18th. It was a gap carry entry on a 15-minute DTS breakdown play, kind of a quasi anticipation there on the sell setup. We'll take a look at that in just a minute. Management simple and reward to risk 1.7 to 1. This play was chosen because it is and always has been really one of my favorite concepts. Really my favorite use of gaps, as much as gaps can be used anytime from the opening on some certain gaps all the way to swing trading. My favorite use for them has been, for the most part, on the day after or the day after that. I call them gap carries, meaning that that initial gap still has a lot of power that hasn't fully played out on the first day. Oftentimes that first day is very sloppy and you get better patterns the second and third day. This is a good example of that. Free stuff coming up this week. Two slides here. The first thing is Tuesday the 22nd. There will be a DTS special event, a presentation by me called Chart Lessons 2. You can read about the slide there. That's Tuesday the 22nd at 5. If you are not a member of DTS, be sure to get over to the homepage of DTS and sign up to be a member so you get your invite to that event. And then we are starting back in the seminar cycle again, but Friday is a free event for everybody. It's the half-day seminar called Introduction to Mastering Technical Analysis. People really enjoy this. If you haven't seen it or if you've only seen it once, I suggest you attend. And for those of you interested, this also kicks off the seminar program for those paying members of the DTS seminar program that starts the next day on Saturday. Be there Friday. Introduction Mastering Technical Analysis, that is free to everybody. All right, on with the play. CRM daily chart. This is what the daily chart looked like before the day of the play, and the focus was because of this gap down 2 days prior, right there. I wasn't playing it that day because of the gap. It was that gap that created a powerful move to the downside that should last for several days, and I like the setup going to this day. You'll see on the intraday charts after the day of the trade it looked like that, so it had a really nice drop. Here is the 60-minute chart. This or the 15, I could have used either one. Really, it was really the heart of the play to me. You can see those two hard drops falling in a similar area there, and that area right in there, decided to end up, it opened kind of flat, and I ended up taking that little sell setup there rather than the actual breakdown, anticipating the breakdown. Turned out to be a good play, but it's underneath that area that the real momentum really got going. You can see here that's what it looked like after the day of the trade. 5-minute chart gives you a little better view of how it opened, and because of the way it opened is what I kind of liked about shorting it a little bit early there. Tried to pop higher, it failed, came in pretty quick. The 5-minute chart does not show you the entry very well because that happened fairly early. It actually happened at about 9:33:34, so you'll see that in just a minute. But you can see the power of that first drop there, target one. Target one was taken just at kind of a random area. It was a very hard white bar drop, and I took a third off the table on this one. Just kind of a get safe move because it happened very quickly, what I call just taking the free money. The second target then I held on and got a nicer target of it down there. And the third target, actually between the second and last target, I didn't do the best job capturing that last move. I ended up trailing out of that third target going into the close over there. The 1-minute chart shows you a little better view of that entry. The entry is actually taken on what I call a secondary sign of weakness under that green bar right there, kind of confirming we're going to start moving lower and give me the confidence that that breakdown would occur even though it hadn't occurred at that moment. And then you can see the targets on here, target 1, target 2, and of course target 3 is off this chart. This, like the other plays done in the DTS Trading Room, we focus on a handful of good things every morning. Try to be done trading early, although like this play, I sometimes let things open for the day and just let them go and come back and check on them, let gravity do its job when it can. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. This is Paul for DTS. Good trading, everybody.